All right, hey Mo, man, it's great meeting as usual. But you know what? Before we before we go our separate ways, man, why don't we go downstairs or hit the gym or whatever, and let's get active.
Okay. No. I'm the first to admit that exercise is like the most important thing for us with Parkinson's. It's like the only thing known to slow the progression of Parkinson's. Let's face it. But fact is, I'm dressed for an art show tonight, and that's where I'm headed. Because I kind of feel like the whole art thing is overlooked in the Parkinson's world, like creativity, imagination, playfulness. Like I think so tonight I'm going to pass on the burpees. No offense.
All
And
right,
I
well that
think I'm
makes
just going to
sense.
do the art thing, if that's all right.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, man. But hey, since we're talking about creativity, have you seen that egg video that's been going around?
Yeah, I caught the first part of it. It's pretty amazing. I didn't have time. I'm doing this fundraiser. I'm super busy, but I went to culinary school, so it's kind of near and dear to my heart. That whole egg thing is pretty funny. Yeah.
Well, if you thought that was cool, man, it's definitely someone I want you to meet.
Oh yeah.
It's my son Mason.
Oh.
Guys, if we're doing birthdays or cruising the art scene, we need to up our game a bit. Seriously, we do.
Okay, sorry about that. Me dancing on camera is probably one of those things that will be burned indelibly into your brain, and I apologize for that. That animation was made by Mason Choi. He's 11 years old and the son of one Jimmy Choi, who happens to have Parkinson's, and let's just say he exercises a lot. Anyway, I'm going to hand it over to Abby over in the gallery right now because she says what I have to say better than I say it, to be quite honest. So take it away, Abby.
Hi, I'm Abby, owner and curator of Krueser Gallery in downtown Colorado Springs. I'm excited to be collaborating with the Unsteady Hand on their three-legged stool fundraiser coming to you virtually January 1st at 5 p.m. The Unsteady Hand is a 501c3 arts collective headquartered in Colorado Springs and was founded by Mo Onstad in 2018, shortly after he was diagnosed with young-onset Parkinson's disease. The Unsteady Hand engages and re-engages people with Parkinson's, their family, and friends with the joy and power of creativity. Using the creative process, they feed the soul. They work on fine motor skills and create an intentional community of positivity. 50% of all proceeds of this virtual exhibit will be donated to the Unsteady Hand. We hope you enjoy. Happy First Friday.
Thanks, Abby. Well said. So the next thing we're going to show you is a video we actually made about 3 years ago, but it holds true. It was written by Kathy Rudowski, who lives here in Colorado Springs and has attended the labs with her husband who has Parkinson's for the last couple of years. It's actually read by Sue Edge, who lives in Australia, who runs the Unsteady Hand Down Under. So there you go. So take it away, Sue and Kathy.
The universe has a sense of humour. I know this because when my husband Ted was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, I was already dealing with essential tremor. Just to be clear, I do not find it essential. I can still tie his shoes, but neither of us can write, and I have had moments of hilarity when trying to stir sauce or soup in a pot. Oh, the laughter we share. For survival, we do not focus on negative nor dwell on what we can no longer do. But we fight the good fight. Imagine our excitement at finding something new that we were capable of doing. Mo's Unsteady Hand help us and others be social, and we feel creative in a way we thought not possible given our physical difficulties. And there is laughter, a lot of it. We encourage each other in the class, and sometimes we create actual art. Not as a person making do, but damn fine art in a subtle way. No one draws a straight line, but the hesitant brushstroke can produce lovely abstract figures and landscapes. The Unsteady Hand is a gift. Did I mention we get to laugh?
Yeah, so that still kind of like tugs on my heartstrings a little bit. There was a time when it made me cry every once in a while, but now I'm old and jaded, so not so much. I'm going to hand it over to Annie over at Cottonwood now. We're collaborating with them to do some inspiration grants here in Colorado Springs, and we hope to kind of create the model here to spread throughout Colorado and then eventually across the country, to be quite honest. I have a feeling she did something kind of artsy, like changing her camera to black and white. I don't know. you know how artists are. But anyway, take it away, Annie.
Hi there. I'm Annie Piper, Education Director here at Cottonwood Center for the Arts. I'm also an artist, so welcome to my studio. One of the things that inspires my work here, both as an administrator and an artist, is to remember how profoundly an art class changed my life and how we can make that happen for someone else here literally every day at Cottonwood. That's why we are so excited to offer classes as inspiration gifts for people with Parkinson's through our partnership with the Unsteady Hand. Our combined goal is not only to support the creative lives of people with Parkinson's, but to let those expressions inspire other arts patrons and arts organizations, not just here in Colorado Springs, but across the country and eventually across the entire world. A collaborative undertaking where a mission is shared has the power to not only influence the neighborhood from which it is derived, but can pervasively seep into the social and economic vibrancy of an entire community. From Cottonwood's Executive Director, John Corey. Thank you, Unsteady Hand, for letting us be a part of this amazing work.
Well, thanks, Annie. It's so good to be working with you guys. So while I say thank you to Annie and Jess and John and Phil and everybody at Cottonwood, I'm just going to scroll through a few other pieces from the show right now that aren't stools per se. Well, that's about all we have. Thanks for joining us. I want to remind you to head over to Abby's website. There you can find the link to the silent auction, all the artwork for the three-legged stool show. I believe there's 54 pieces of art and 38 artists. It's amazing stuff. Really, I think you should check it out. So there's links on her website to Bidding Owl and to a virtual gallery we put together. And that's what I have for you. So now we're going to finish up with Mason's video. I hope you stayed around. If you didn't, you're missing out. So have a great night. Enjoy Mason's video. And I'll probably hang out for another 10 or 15 minutes after the egg video if anybody wants to say hi or ask any questions or anything like that. So, all right, have a great night. Bye-bye.